Good morning, I'm Matthew Sucra. I'm alongside MJ LaFrance. It is day 2 of the 2025 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament, and this is game 2 in the Low Vision and Development Division game. Team Red, Team Yellow, these two teams squared off against each other yesterday. They're playing 4-on-4 in this division. And MJ, this should be a good one as the puck is dropped and play is underway as Chung has the puck on the near side, getting blocked by a couple of the players in yellow. Rob Baldeo down there as well as Rene Giamarole. Chung is able to move the puck past them, but over the blue line, gets it knocked off her stick. And now Yellow going the other way. Kevin Brown trying to get into the zone, gets blocked by Caleb Smith. And Caleb Smith will send it into the neutral zone. This will go the length of the ice. Maybe it's slowing down. Yes, it does cross the goal line. And that will allow Dylan Wood to pick it up. Wood down the near side, looking to get it out. Caught in the skates, moved past the blue line, past the stick of Ted Mortsugu. And now on the stick of John T. And T whips it back out through the neutral zone. Caleb Smith will chase it down. Ashley Warnell is in net for Yellow. Smith has it behind the net. Needs to set up the pass. Just past the stick of Chung. And the pass is now complete, so Red has a chance to put it on net. There's a pass back to T. Check that, sorry, that is Kreskini, I believe, out there. Back to Kreskini, the shot is blocked. Yellow doing a good job of plugging up that slot area. Smith trying to find it. Drop back to the point. Or in the high slot, I should say, and that one is blocked as well. And it comes out to the neutral zone.
Game 2 is when it starts to get a little bit interesting because you got your legs with you after game 1. Sometimes you come out a little bit sluggish because obviously lots of travel on Thursday, and it's the first game, you're not sure what to expect. But then game 2 is when it typically starts to ramp up. You're probably a little mad about something that happened in the last game, and everybody has something to play for now. One team needs a win, the other one is trying to come out with a 2-game lead.
And these two teams will face off again tomorrow for the 10 o'clock game. As we resume play, just about 3 minutes into the period. Team Red tries to drop it to the line. That one evades the stick. And now John T. from his own red line tries to dump it into the Yellow zone. He got it there, but Yellow very quickly able to send it out. Shannon Murphy able to do that. But now right back into the zone. Can't hold the line. Red will try to move it down the other way. Into the attacking zone. That's on the stick of Rommel Kreskini. He had a goal in yesterday's game for Team Red. Tries to play it to the boards for John T. T looking for it. They're going to call that a complete pass. But now Red will have to get out of the zone. And in the neutral zone, it's dumped in by Ted Mortsugu. Sent back out, and this will go all the way down the ice. John T. will chase. 4 minutes gone in the first period.
No whistles, yeah, that's pretty good.
None at all. And do you think that helps a team if there is no whistles, or we'll get your thoughts in a second as Caleb Smith coming down the ice, looking to play it over to Chung. Chung on the right side looks to drop it in below the goal line, picked up by the defense of Team Yellow, and they will clear.
I'm pretty sure when you don't have a whistle, Sometimes you can get a little bit confused on the bench, especially here. Sometimes we have a little bit of a short bench. Sometimes the coaches are mixing up the lineup a little bit, so you're not too sure what's going on. So sometimes it's good to get a whistle so that you can get everybody on the ice that should be on the ice and get your bench sorted.
That makes sense for sure with 4:50 gone in this first period. Rene Giamaroli and Caleb Smith engaged in battle. Giamaroli gets away with the puck. Now trying to move it to the middle of the zone, but it's sent back the other way by Scarlett Dorn. And now Wood moves it over the blue line, but there's our first whistle as it is offside.
Everybody can get a little bit of a quick breath here. It's been good pace, good pace. The second one always picks up in intensity, like I said, especially in the morning. You know, I played a little bit earlier. We had the 9 a.m. game. Pretty good pace for a 9 a.m. game.
Yeah, we should say MJU and the Habs in the Open Division picked up a win today, so now 1-0-1.
Yeah, we didn't pick up the win.
Sorry,
we had
yeah,
the OT
you got
loss.
the OT loss. So 1-0-1 in the tournament.
Picked up a point.
And you will be playing the Habs. You will be playing the Leafs later today at 5 o'clock.
That's right.
And that is still really anyone's division, so there's a lot of opportunity for you guys to go to that gold medal game on Sunday.
It really is. I think I was telling a couple of the guys of the Sens, we might see those guys again.
That's right.
We're looking forward to it, man. It was a really good game. Obviously, you want to come out with a win, but you can't be mad when a game is that well played. Yeah,
the Sens go to 2-0 in that division. The puck here in this game gets cleared down the ice. Wood and Chung chasing it as it goes into the near side corner. 8.5 to play. Gets sent around to the far side. The pass is complete, so this is an opportunity for Caleb Smith to put it on net, and it's just wide on the stick side of Ashley Warnell. Puck picked up by Yellow, cleared down the ice, but it'll go the length of the ice, and icing will be called. 8.5 to play. I check that 8:10 to play in this first period.
I both had the privilege of playing with Ashley Warnell and the unfortunate situation of playing against her. She's a good goalie. I'm still a little bit mad about one of the goals that she stopped me from getting a couple years ago. I was gunning for the hat trick, and she gloved me coming across the crease, so she's a good goalie.
And what's interesting about this tournament is, you all get to know each other so well, so I guess you get those rivalries that build, but then you get those friendships that build as well, because you're playing with and against a lot of these players over the years.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes your biggest rivals are the people you have the most respect for.
That's right.
They push you a lot, so a lot of respect for Ashley. She's a good goalie.
Face-off won by Team Yellow, looking to clear it out of the zone. John T can't hold the line. And now in the neutral zone, T plays it to the near side. I believe John T already played earlier this morning.
He's got a great motor.
For the Sens, I believe.
He's a really good player. I also play with Johnny T, and he doesn't stop his feet. He keeps moving.
Yeah, and he's a funny guy. I was in the locker room before one of the games yesterday and asking for pronunciations on names, and he kept throwing me off. And I finally came to him at the bottom of the list, and I go, okay, John T, right? And he said, no, it's T. And I said, really? And he goes, yeah, I'm messing with you.
Yeah, that sounds like Johnny T.
6.5 to play in this first period. No score. Team Yellow bring it over the blue line. The shot coming in, but there will be an offside call as Tessa Rankin was just ahead of the play.
You know, they say the old adage is offside is the most selfish play in the game, but in blind hockey, most of the time it's unintentional.
That's
you
right.
really think you're onside, and then the whistle goes. You look back, you're like, was there a penalty? What happened? The ref's got to tell you were offside, bud. I was like, all right,
and
guess I'll go to the bench now.
That's where the communication is so important from the players and the coaches to the players on the ice.
Yeah, both teams are doing a great job of that. You can hear them. They're constantly talking, communicating. The bench, both the bench and on the ice, they're talking. That's what you want to do, especially in blind hockey. Communication is crucial.
And again, within this division, it's 4-on-4. So a lot more room on the ice for these players to try and learn and adapt to the game, as that is going to be icing called. 5.5 to play in this first period.
I think the 4-on-4 format, it really helps you get more touches, get more ice time, get a little bit more room as well with the puck. It's really good for developing your entire skill set, and gets you skating a little bit harder too. So overall, it's really good.
And have you seen players play in this division, then graduate into the open division and so on?
I'm one of them.
Excellent.
I'm actually
okay.
one of them. I was playing in this division 2 years ago. I did pretty well, so they told me, you're moving up to open, buddy. And yeah, been playing in open ever since, and we're doing pretty well so far. So
excellent. And again, as the tournament grows, it's great to see the growth of the individual players as well.
That's awesome. It's really good because some of those guys, you don't get to see them all year, and then they come out from all corners of the world, right?
That's
we
right.
have some players from Finland. We have some players from out west in Vancouver, and then you see them for the first time in a year, and you can see they got some new tricks up their sleeves. It's really fun.
That's right. Play underway here with 4.5 to play, and the puck is sent into the yellow zone. Catching up to it is Kreschini. Kreschini plays it on the near side. Kreschini still in control on the near side boards. Tried to get the pass across. That got blocked. And coming out of the zone with it is Renee Giamarole. And Renee Giamarole can bring it all the way down the ice. If she can get the pass off, they'll have a big opportunity. Giamarole in the left side circle. Tries to feed it over to Brown. Kevin Brown with the shot just wide of the net. Ronald Johnson was diving across to try and keep that one out, but didn't have to get the stick on it to keep that one out. And now the Team Yellow still in possession. They put it on net, and the save is made by the goaltender Johnson with 3:35 to go in this first period. A new line will come out for both teams.
That was the first big chance of the period for both teams, really. It's been well played. It's been tight. That was a good chance right there, and they just got to keep plugging away at it. It's good because it seems pretty balanced. Both teams getting their opportunities, getting some puck time. Somebody's going to find one here.
And like you mentioned, it's 4-on-4 on the ice, and it's also short benches. There's really 2 lines that are going out there. There's about 8 players per team, maybe 9. And so a lot of ice time for these players.
I was telling Christine Callaghy in our game because she was having a lot of shifts. She was our center, and I said, "What are your lungs made out of?"
Yeah, yeah, she played really well.
Turns out she's a marathon runner, so that explains.
Oh, that explains it for sure. Here comes Chung into the zone, drops it off to Smith. The pass complete. The shot by Smith, big save by Warnell. Just turning that one aside with a stick side pad save.
She's got some quick feet.
T keeping the puck in the zone at the blue line. T driving towards the net, trying to get open, taken away from him.
What a drive by Johnny T. He just wanted to get that puck to the net, and that's what you love to see.
And what these players are doing such a good job of is plugging up that slot area, not making it easy for the attacking players to get clean shots away. Puck at the line, cleared out by Team Yellow. But John T for Team Red in the neutral zone sends it right back in on the near side with 2 minutes to play.
Obviously, in blind hockey, we have the one pass rule, which changes how you play both sides of the puck. Because if somebody's in alone, you're not too worried about them. They got to make a pass. At the same time, if you're in alone, you got to find somebody to pass to. You can't just drive the net. So it changes the dynamics of the whole game.
Absolutely. You just try to get open and hope someone else can get open at the same time.
Exactly.
Puck inside the yellow zone. Red looking for it at the blue line. They cannot get to it. And it's sent down the ice into the red zone. John T gets to it. Plays it out to the neutral zone. It's off the near side boards. And it is just stopped behind the yellow zone blue line in the neutral zone. And now it is on the stick of Rob Baldeo. His pass goes off a skate and goes back into his own end. So now it's flipped down the ice by Brian McLean. And this puck slowly making its way over the goal line. And that will be icing called. Under a minute to play in the first period. No score yet between red and yellow.
Yeah, both teams playing pretty well in that one. That's one where you're a little bit happy that we get to change on an icing here in blind hockey.
That's
because,
right.
Yellow was desperately trying to get off the ice here, a couple of guys, and they got the icing. So some fresh legs out there to close out the period. This is where you want to push here for red team. Offensive zone face-off last minute. This is a big one.
Face-off won by red. Play to the line. It will escape the zone as Ryan Kusi couldn't get over to it in time. It's right in front of the yellow bench, and it's picked up by Romo Kreschini. Kreschini sends it into the zone. Delayed offside against red, but with 2 seconds to go, yellow will try to race out of the zone, but that's a lot of ice to cover in 2 seconds as the buzzer goes. All right, period 1, all done. We'll take a quick break. I'm Matt, he's MJ, and you're watching the 2025 Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament Low Vision and Development Division right here from the Mattamy Athletic Center. Stay tuned. And we welcome you back. Second period just about to get underway. We want to say hi to Maya Doyle, who's cheering on Team Yellow on the YouTube chat. Dan Smith cheering on Caleb, who had a nice shot on goal back in that first period. And James saying, great first period, and we thank you for joining us all weekend long on our YouTube channel for the Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament this year. Back underway as Team Red had that last push in the last 30 seconds in the first period. They're back in control of the puck in the second here off the bat. But now Yellow are able to clear, and it's sent down the ice. Red will chase it. That is Ryan Kusi, who gets to the puck in his own zone. Kusi now trying to send it up the boards. Gets it onto the stick of his teammate in Romo Kreschini. And Kreschini now goes down the left wing, gets in over the blue line in the yellow zone, gets the pass to Dorn. Dorn trying to move it to the front of the net, but a good defensive play by Team Yellow to break that up, and Scarlett Dorn's scoring chance is taken away.
That's good hustle right there to get back on the play. Scarlett looked like she was in alone, and you saw she had a little bit of a bobble right there, and they took advantage of it. They came back hard. That's why you come back hard, because you never know.
Got to play back check, forecheck, or you don't get the paycheck, is what they say.
That's right.
Down the left wing side. Kreschini trying to feed it to Chung, and that one is cleared out. Nice play by Team Yellow, and now they're jumping onto the loose puck. It's Kevin Brown going in with speed, battling John T. Good battle here as they go right in towards the corner. John T. swiping away at the puck, and he's able to roll it along the far side boards, but it doesn't clear. The shot from the blue line comes in from Joseph Robinson. It goes wide of the net, played into the corner, and the red team will look to move it back out. They get it past the stick of Kevin Brown, who scored in yesterday's opener. And the red team have actually sent it all the way down the ice for an icing call with 12:50 to play in this second period.
Pretty good period so far. Again, both teams getting some chances. Good defensive plays all around. There's a lot of hustle. Like I said, game 2 is when the intensity really starts to pick up, and you can see that every player is kind of finding their legs here.
Face-off will be to the blocker side of the goaltender, Johnson. Red team wins the draw. To the boards, it's Chung who plays it up ahead. And it's Smith who has it in the neutral zone. Smith has got a player with him. It's T. He feeds it over. T will follow it to the boards. He's got possession. The pass is complete. Gives it back to Smith. Caleb Smith's shot just goes wide. He had Sage Chung at the near side of the net, but just couldn't get it onto her stick. And now it's played to the blue line as Ted Mortsugu has it. His shot on net is stopped. Nice job in front by Dylan Wood to clear it out of that area. Caleb Smith goes to the far side boards. He's in control. Smith tries to put it on net. That one just goes wide again. Now Sage Chung following the puck. It actually goes right to the blue line, and it's cleared out by Renee Giamaroli.
That was a big play. Red was getting some momentum here. Smith is on an absolute heater right now. He is having a shift of the game right now.
Yeah, and he had a really good game yesterday as well in this division that opened the tournament. John T with the puck in front of his own net, turns it over, and then at the last second makes a desperate stab at it to poke it off of the stick of Tessa Rankin.
Johnny T's got a little bit of an unorthodox way to poke check. He likes to get low to the ice with his stick and take up as much of the lane as possible. And you think you don't see it often, but the way that he does it, I don't know how he does it, but as a forward, I got to say, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah.
He's good with it, though.
And now coming into the zone is Kreschini for the red team. He's at the near side of the net, but waiting for the pass. He tried to get it to the line. It's past the stick of Hadfield, and it comes out to the neutral zone.
I say annoying in a good way, of course.
Yeah,
you want
sure.
to be annoying as a defenseman.
That's right. Kreschini in the neutral zone, gets the puck back. Comes down the right side. Kreschini drops it back to Dorn. Dorn with the shot. It gets caught up in the skates of Kevin Brown. And Brown is now able from his knees to get it out into the neutral zone. Now it's picked up by Renee Giamaroli. Giamaroli coming in on the breakaway. Needs to center the pass. She gets it to Brown. Brown's shot is smothered by the goaltender Johnson.
That is a big save. 2 chances at each end. You love to see it. You're starting to see one of the big things in blind hockey is you try not to enter the zone alone. If you see somebody carrying the puck up the wall, you want to follow them. You want to give them close support. We saw Team Red do that very well, but then unfortunately for them, they gave the puck away, and it led to a really good scoring chance.
9:40 left in the second period. Still looking for our first goal of this contest. Both teams have had chances, and some breakout chances too, as you mentioned, MJ. That's you got it. If you're going in on the breakaway, you do have to be aware that you've got some support.
Yes, you do. 2 years ago, I got a breakaway, and one of my best friends was watching, and I had to make the pass.
That's
I get a text after the game. He said, "You never pass to me, and I just seen you pass on a breakaway. Why don't you love me anymore?" I had to explain to him, we need to make a pass in blind hockey.
Yeah, it's not that I wanted to, it's that I had to.
Oh, buddy, I wanted to go Bar Mexico on that one, but that was just not happening. You have to make the pass.
8:50 to go in the second period. Face-off will be to the glove side of Ashley Warnell in the yellow net. And Caleb Smith directing traffic amongst his teammates in the offensive zone. He wins the draw right to Sage Chung in the slot, and her shot got blocked. Well, if Caleb Smith drew up that play, it was executed perfectly. Just unfortunate that the yellow defender, I believe it was Brian McLean, that blocked it. Check that was Rob Baldeo.
Don't look at me for confirmation.
As that one is touched by the red player offside in the zone there. So with 8 minutes to go in the second period, it is still scoreless.
But you see right there, Smith calling out the play pre-face-off. You want to do that a lot. You want to talk to your team. This is where I'll be. This is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm trying to do, so that you know and everybody's on the same page. And
then as the defense, you just have to kind of react to, okay, this is what they're going to try to do, but we still have to make sure we're following the puck and not overreacting to a play that might not develop.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's John T. in his own zone, trying to feed the puck out. He does into the neutral zone. Picked up by yellow Joseph Robinson, and Robinson will dump it down into the red zone. In behind the red net That is Smith. Caleb Smith looking down the ice, down the right side. He gets it to the neutral zone to T. T one-on-one into the zone against Robinson. T puts on the brakes in the slot, needs the pass. He finds Chung. Chung at the near side circle, goes off her stick and ends up along the end boards, and it's picked up there by Robinson. Robinson trying to clear. John T for the red team trying to keep it in the zone. It is poked away from T's stick and sent down the ice, but T, the faster of the players, will get to the puck first in his own zone and immediately fires it to the near side boards, and it's out onto the stick of Chung. Chung tries to get it in over the blue line. She does, but there's no help there as red is changing, and so Team Yellow is able to get it back out of their zone.
They didn't want to get the too many men there right there. When the puck stops,
nobody
right at
wanted
your bench
it.
Door, nobody wants it.
As play continues, Scarlett Dorn sends it from the red zone all the way through the neutral zone, and that one, will it cross the line?
Yes, it will.
It does, but I think it must have touched the stick of Shannon Murphy in the neutral zone as icing got waved off, and now red with an opportunity in the attacking end. 5:50 to play in the second. A shot from the left side circle gets blocked. Another chance, blocked again. The yellow team is able to clear.
That's a great clear. Yellow is doing a fantastic job whenever red team starts to build up a little bit of momentum. They really clog down the middle of the ice. They're able to get the puck, get it out, get a change, get some fresh legs out there, and then they counter.
But now red has a chance to go in. 2-on-0. It's off the stick of Dorn, right to the slot. The shot coming in. It is stopped by the goaltender, Warnell, as the red team with a golden opportunity there, trying to catch yellow on a late change, but at the last second, yellow jumped back into defensive position and negated that scoring chance.
And you see the referees bringing the puck out of the zone at the offside dot for the face-off. They are doing that because there was no pass on the play, and when there's no pass and you take a shot on goal, the face-off has to come out of the zone.
Yeah, I guess the pass came from behind the blue line, and then they put it on net.
It also has to be a clean pass, so if it gets tipped by the defending team, that's not supposed to be ruled a clean pass, and I think that's what happened there.
Although it can go off the boards and then directly to the player, right?
That's correct.
4.5 to play as yellow clears it out of the zone, and getting control of the puck is Tessa Rankin. Rankin takes a spill and goes hard into the corner, and the whistle will blow as she just got tripped up along that goal line and took a hard spill. And she is going to be looked at by the trainer. Yeah, you never like to see that. 4 minutes left on the clock, and they will freeze the clock right there in this scoreless game. And the trainer doing a great job communicating with Tessa.
You absolutely hate to see that. Poor Tessa. She also sustained an injury 2 years ago. So just terrible luck. She took quite the tumble there, but you hope she's okay.
Yeah, and again, she was going for the puck, and then I think her skates got caught up with one of the red defender's sticks, and just in a really unfortunate area on the ice, going right towards that corner.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that happens. Sometimes there's some trips that happen, and obviously we're all a little bit visually impaired, so most of that stuff is accidental, and it looked like a complete accident on that one.
And again, going into the corner, right? It's where you have that part where it bends there, and if you're not aware where the boards are on that turn, it comes out at you pretty quickly there. And Rankin being helped to her feet, and a nice ovation as she looks like she's going to be able to skate off with some assistance. And we were talking yesterday, and as you mentioned as well, a lot of the contact, the body contact that's made in this sport is unintentional. And you know, there's been some hard hits throughout the weekend so far, but again, a lot of it is unintentional, and a lot of the players just, you know, they go down, and I mean, you guys are tough athletes because a lot of you get right back up and into the play.
Yeah, it's hockey. That's the hockey mindset. You gotta just keep going. Especially we all understand that accidents are gonna happen, and we're just we love it. That's the love of the sport, man. We love it. We get knocked down and we get back up again.
So Tessa being helped to the locker room area. Again, just under 4 minutes to play in this second period. And so Team Yellow will look to be a bit shorthanded on the bench now as Rankin is, again, escorted to the locker room area. Coming up next, we've got the Children's Division game number 2 of the weekend. Courtney Kenny and Ben Long will be on the call for that one as play resumes.
You got a pretty good rotating cast of characters here to do color with you.
Yeah, we thought we might when we saw the schedule and the list of games. Here comes Caleb Smith into the zone, drops it back. That's off the stick of Dorn, and then played to the near side corner, and then Smith took a tumble, and it's sent down the ice, and we see Priscilla Smith and Sarah Smith cheering on Caleb Smith on the YouTube channel, and Sarah says, "Go Uncle Caleb, your nephews are watching." So the whole family tuning into this one, and we thank you wherever you're watching from on the Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament YouTube channel.
Yes, we do appreciate the chat. A lot of the players, including myself, I know I like to watch all my games back, and we can see the chat. So if you're supporting one of the players, let them know.
And the red team goes offside with just under 3 minutes to play in the second period. Still looking for our first goal. Both goaltenders have made some big saves, and the defense has been really good. Again, they've been plugging up those shooting lanes and making life difficult on the offensive players.
That's right. They want to get it out on the other side of the blue line, because if the puck comes out, when you come back into the zone, you have to make that pass again. So that's the key defensively. You just want to get it out of the zone.
Kevin Brown adjusting the helmet, gets the gloves back on, gets the stick. Into the neutral zone, Caleb Smith with the puck. Gets over the blue line. Caleb Smith in the clear, but needs to complete the pass. He sends it to the near side boards, touched by Yellow, and sent out by Kevin Brown. Denise McEachran with a shout out to our girl Tessa Rankin. And we'll let you know if we do see her. There's still another period to play here, so we'll let you know if we do see her return. Red team in control. There's a pass made to Chung. Chung couldn't settle the puck down, and now in a battle for it on the near side circle with Giamarole. Giamarole.
It's tough to knock down when this puck starts rolling, because it's a little bit, obviously it's bigger and it's heavier than the regular hockey puck, so when it starts flipping on you, it's tough.
Yeah, we saw they've got one in the raffle auction on the concourse, and we went and picked it up, and it's a heavy piece of equipment. For sure. Into the neutral zone. John T. finds the puck. Almost got into the zone. Great defensive play by Joseph Robinson. And now Robinson trying to enter the zone, but Brian McLean was ahead of the play, and he was offside, and he gave just a shrug of, well, I'm not going to get there. He's coming in too fast, so we'll take the offside.
That was a clean pick. Great defensive play by Robinson there, and he turned his legs, but didn't see his teammate was offside, unfortunately.
30 seconds remaining in the second period, and whoever gets that first goal, it's going to be quite the celebration.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Into the zone, Kreschini down the middle, puts on the brakes, he's in the slot, needs to get the pass over. Tried to find Dorn. Play broken up by Baldeo. Baldeo Sends it down the far side boards, and it will clear the zone. 2 seconds to go. And through 30 minutes of play, we've got no score. He's MJ, I'm Matt. We'll be back momentarily for the third period. You're watching the Low Vision and Development Division game here on the Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament. Welcome back. Matt Sucre with you here alongside MJ LaFrance. 15 minutes left in regulation time here in the Low Vision and Development Division game. Second game of this division, this tournament. And it's scoreless as Chung moves it to Caleb Smith. The shot goes off the post. He had a clean chance at it. Perfect pass from Chung. Just could not finish the play. And now another one towards Warnell. And she just sweeps it away with the stick.
That was such a great opportunity. Shame that it hit the post, but that's what happens.
Dorn sends it on net. That's just wide. Now Smith on the far side board. Smith plays it on net. Takes a deflection and it goes off the post again. Smith with 2 posts in the opening 50 seconds of this third period. And now it's Team Yellow in possession of the puck. That is Baldeo right in front of the red bench. He dumps it in. Played behind the net by Dorn. Scarlett Dorn slaps that off the boards to Chung. Chung trying to move it through the neutral zone. Backhanded back in, but Dorn sends it back the other way. It'll go the length of the ice. Icing waved off. Chung took a spill there in the neutral zone. And she looks to be okay. Right back up. Puck inside the blue line. Now they get it into the offensive zone. Play in front of the net. Yellow trying to get it out of the area. Warnell freezes it with 1:45 gone in the third period.
The thing that makes Warnell such a challenging goalie to play against is she moves her pads very quickly, very efficiently. You're basically not going to beat her unless you shoot it over the pads. You need a really good shot, and we see that the players, they're trying to fine-tune it, and that's why we get the post sometimes.
And like you said, a quick, very quick post-to-post on her lateral movements, right? And that must be so difficult to play against.
It is. Yep.
QB Sheared on the YouTube channel, cheering on Dylan Wood. Dylan Wood, you're doing great. Yes, he is. All these players, I mean, this is a intense gut check game here for these two teams. 0-0 in the third period. And John T directing traffic out there. He'll take the draw, moving Brady Hadfield to the outer part of the circle. T wins the draw back. The shot comes in, save made. Rommel Kreschini that close to breaking the deadlock. And now T in a good battle with Brown on the far side boards. Puck knocked loose to the line. It's touched there by Mortsugu. He gets a pass to the middle, but it's broken up.
Whoa. That was looking like a great pass.
And now Kreschini back into the zone. Kreschini has control of it on the near side board. No, he has to let it go for the delayed offside. As that is Brady Hadfield, who's still in the zone. And Hadfield will touch the puck, so offside will be called.
Tough thing about the blind hockey puck, obviously it's got ball bearings in it. That's why you can hear it rattle every time it moves. But sometimes when it stops moving, there's a couple of us that are like, where is it?
Yeah, and again, that's the really difficult part of it. When it's not moving, you're trying to locate the puck and just be aware of your surroundings with everybody else kind of getting their sticks in the way and taking a whack at it. Now it's moved along the end boards. Kreschini taken down the ice, and then he takes down Giamaroli in the process. Everybody looks to get up, looks to be okay as Kevin Brown has control of the puck on the far side boards. Brown moves it to Giamaroli, completes the pass. Giamaroli with the shot. T stops it, and it's cleared out by Red.
Great defensive play by Johnny T there.
Now Wood will look to move it in, but everybody on the yellow team has to retreat, and they don't get checked up in time, and that is offside with 10:20 to play in the third period.
Everybody's getting pretty excited. You can tell they want it, eh? You really can. They're going hard at it. The defensemen are really, really bearing down here, and we're not quite next goal wins territory, but we're getting close. They want it.
Absolutely. Andrew Kim on the chat cheering on Caleb. Caleb Smith has a lot of fans on this chat today.
He's having a hell of a game, too.
Maya Doyle cheering on Francis Rankin, Joseph Robinson, and Dylan Wood, all playing for Team Yellow. 9:45 to play in this third period. Scoreless as the puck moves along the far side wall. Kept in the zone briefly. Nice play at the line by, I believe that was Kreschini. I checked that was Caleb Smith, and now Smith is in the zone, gets the pass to Chung. Chung right down the middle, 2-on-1. Chung with the shot, but Warnell makes the save, and like you said, she is so tough to beat if you cannot lift that puck.
She is a true butterfly goalie, but some butterfly goalies, they're not that mobile. She's a butterfly and mobile, so it makes it really tough. You have to lift the puck against Ashley.
And again, just had the wherewithal, knowing that the shot was coming right down the middle and just inching over to her glove side to make that stop.
Very calm.
Kusi with the shot goes wide, stick side. Red trying to break the deadlock with that one. Again, another offensive zone face-off win, but now after the shot, Yellow has control, and Yellow will get it to the neutral zone, and they've got some daylight ahead of them. That is Joseph Robinson coming in. Robinson with the shot. And again, because he took the shot before the pass, the faceoff will come outside the zone.
He's got some wheels, though. I love watching him play, man. He gets the puck. If he sees a lane, he takes the lane.
Yeah, Robinson has shown his speed this game, and it's a tough attribute to use because you have to, again, wait for your teammates to catch up. I guess the best thing to do is bring it into the zone, go as deep into the zone as you can, and then wait for your team to set up in front of the net.
Something that can help a lot, especially if you're one of the fastest players on the ice. You want to take that puck back behind the net, wait for your teammates to get open into some dead spots on the ice, and that's when you can get a good pass. And
the whistle goes there as the puck just got stuck near the side of the net, so they'll reset. 7:40 to play in the third period. No score, face-off inside the red zone. It looks like Hadfield to take the draw for Red against Kevin Brown. Brown wins it, but it's taken away immediately by Kreschini. And Kreschini now going to show with the wheels. Kreschini one-on-one into the zone. Kreschini down the middle. He's tied up with Robinson. Robinson and Kreschini still battling, and then Robinson wins the puck for Yellow, and he sends it to the far side boards. That's going to allow Brown to pick up the puck. Kevin Brown now coming down the right wing side. Brown in the zone. We'll see if one of his teammates can catch up to him. He tried to feed the pass across to McLean, but getting in the way of that play was Dorn. Dorn's had an impressive game. Scarlett Dorn just always getting in the way of these passes from the yellow team.
You like to say the puck's following her, but she's doing a pretty good job of following it too.
And now yellow again looking for possession. Brown tried to play it to the line. Just past the stick of Giamarole with 6:30 to play. Giamarole feeds it back in over the line. Brown with possession. Tried to drop that back, but yellow are in the midst of a line change. And now it's Kreschini who has the puck. Through the neutral zone, Kreschini down the left wing side. Kreschini, he hears John T coming up into the zone. T tapping the stick, but then it's just past, and now T has it. And he'll have to still get a pass, as that was not a clean play by Kreschini. T still searching for the puck at the blue line. He's got it. It's off a skate, and it is cleared out of the zone by yellow.
This is what I was talking about earlier. The puck stopped moving, and he was not sure where it was. He did his best. That's when communication really comes in. You have to let your teammate know as best you can where that puck is.
And then you're getting a little anxious thinking you've got a scoring opportunity too, right?
Yeah.
So you're trying to get that puck in front of the net.
Everybody's bearing down on you, and the tough thing too
Yeah.
is if you're the support option and you have to stay wide, sometimes you really want to go in and grab the puck, but it's better if you don't, because you also want to be a good passing option.
Puck inside the yellow zone. Catching up to that one is Chung. Chung trying to feed the pass down low. Ted Mortsugu trying to give her some support. Couple of yellow players converge behind the goal line. Send it to the far side of their own zone. And now that is Renee Giamarole trying to move it out. Giamarole has it on her stick and is able to get the puck up to the line. Not cleared, though. It never touched the white ice on the opposite side of the blue line. So red still in attacking position here as it's dumped in towards the corner with 4:40 to play in this third period. Now it's Chung with a little poke check. Flips it around the end boards. It goes to the far side corner. T is there. John T has possession, battling Giamarole. T whips it in front of the net. Chung is right there. Can she turn it around? Chung sends it towards the net, but yellow get in the way. But they can't clear. Kept in the zone. That is T with control of it. It's caught up in the skates. Yellow trying to clear. Giamarole in control. And that is out of the zone.
That was a great block by the defenseman here. I'm not sure, but on Team Yellow, great block by the defenseman there, and that is why they're able to get the puck here. They got a good break going.
But a really nice play on the back check there by T to poke that puck away from Giamarole. Giamarole now from the boards. Got the puck to the middle. Now Chung trying to clear it out, and she does. Ron Shankin cheering on Caleb and Sage, who come out of the New York Metro Blind Hockey League. Again, blind hockey programs have been growing across Canada and the United States over the last 11 years.
It's been great to see. You know, last year in Ottawa, I played with the Ottawa program. It was just me and Conrad from the select division. Oh, we might get a penalty here. No? Okay, we are. But the select division, so we were coaching the kids, and in the last 10 minutes of the practice, that's when we start skating around. Now, the Ottawa program, we're pretty much able to do a 5-on-5 scrimmage with all visually impaired players. So you love to see the growth. You love to see the new players. The biggest player count that we have so far here in the national tournament, and we love to see it grow every year.
Absolutely. How many players do you have coming out of Ottawa right now?
Oh, we have quite a few. I'm pretty sure we have at least 2 players in every division. We have Violet and Jack, who are doing great in the youth division as well. Conrad, obviously, doing great in select, and I'm just tearing it up in open, as always.
I love it. 2:25 to go in this scoreless third period with the power play for Team Red. It's 4-on-3 out there. And the puck is in the far side corner. Pass sent across to the near side boards. That is Scarlett Dorn with it. She tries to play to the middle. A shot coming in, but the play gets broken up. Kevin Brown. What a job by Kevin Brown to saucer that one on the backhand out of the zone. Buys his team some time. 1:20 to go in the penalty. A minute 50 to go on the game clock. Dorn dumps it in. Caleb Smith chasing it. Picks it up on the end boards. Smith centers it, and it's just past the stick of Kreschini, but Smith gets it back. Smith down the middle. Smith puts it on net. Save made. Rebound chance gets swiped away from the area as Kevin Brown clears it. And we've got a player down in front of the net, and the whistle has blown. And that is Kreschini that went down. Took a hard spill. Again, going for the puck while Kevin Brown is trying to block the shot. And it looks like both players are okay. The goaltender, Warnell, seems to be okay as well. Maybe a little bit involved in that collision, but everyone's skating away.
Hey, it's getting late in the game, so they really want to get that goal. He just dove in the crease, and, man, they got close. They got close, but again, Ashley just having a heck of a game.
So they did freeze the clock on that play just to make sure everyone is okay. So there is 1 minute left in regulation time. 28 seconds in the penalty to Joseph Robinson for that tripping call. And once again, John T. is out there directing traffic. He's got Sage Chung on his right side. He's got Hadfield behind him. They win it to Chung, pass it back to Hadfield. Couldn't get the shot off, cleared out by Kevin Brown.
Very clear by Kevin Brown again. He's doing great right now.
15 seconds to play on the power play for Team Red. Ted Mortsugu gets the pass over to Chung. Chung has some room to go. It'll be a 3-on-2 into the zone if they can set up here. But a great play by Giamaroli to break that opportunity up. And Robinson is back out on the ice. So it's 4-on-4 with 25 seconds to play. And offside is going to be the call.
I'm getting fired up. This next goal is going to be huge. Every player on the ice is really gunning for it right now. And I almost want to get out there. Try to help somebody get a goal out here. This is getting excited.
You love having the itch to get out there, right? But again, you will be out there later on. 5 o'clock, Habs versus Leafs. Yes. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock Canucks versus Stens, and that will determine the matchups for the bronze medal and the gold medal games on Sunday. Brown with 15 seconds carries the puck into the red zone. At the near side circle on the left side. Brown sends it in front of the net. It just skipped past the stick of, I believe, Francis Rankin out there. And time has run out in regulation here. And I believe that will end this one at a scoreless draw. Unless they're going to give us some overtime here. I'm not sure about this division. Every division has some different rules regarding regulation play, and it does look like this one is not going to go into overtime. All right, MJ, a pleasure to have you on the broadcast, and good luck in the game later today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity, letting me get on the mic, man. You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Get some honey, get some tea. You got your voice, man. You got to take care of it. You're doing awesome, and thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right, he's MJ. I'm Matt. Scoreless in this second game of the low vision and development division here at the 2025 Canadian Blind Hockey Tournament. I'll turn things back over to Courtney Kenny for the children's division coming up in just a few minutes.